Hello guys, so I purchased one of these monsters today. It's actually Ryobi 9 amp hour battery, and it's pretty big compared to 4 amp hour battery. Okay, and I just want to tell you, two of these are on sale on Home Depot for $79. So you can get two of these 4 amp hour batteries, which will end up being 8 amp hours together, or you can get one of these for $79, which is supposed to be 9 amp hour battery. Okay, and I just charged both of them really fully, pretty much, and I'm gonna do a little test just to see how this. I already tested this one, and we know that this one performs really well, but I want to compare these two, and especially since this is something new for me, I'm gonna test it for myself, and I thought maybe I'm just gonna record it and show you the results. So number one, I'm gonna test the voltage on both of these fully charged. So let's see what we're gonna get here. And I don't know if you can read this, but I got only two hands again, so I'm gonna read it for you. It's 20 volts, 0.26, okay, 20.26 on the big one, on the 9 amp hours, and on the 4 amp hours it's 20.47, so pretty much 20 volts, 0.47, okay. Which is actually pretty good for 18 volt battery. And let's do a weight comparison. Hopefully you can see the scale. I don't know, but I'm gonna read it for you again. And it's gonna be in ounces. And the smaller one is 25.6 ounces, and the bigger one, it's 41.6 ounces. So that tells me that they must be using better cells in this one. Otherwise it will be at least twice as much, right? Or very close to twice as much, but it's not. So that's what we've got here. And now I'm going to plug it into this big one's going to go into this monster. I know it looks like the vacuum cleaner or the shop vac, right? It used to be until a couple of days ago when it died on me. So I made a flashlight out of it. And since this is the bigger one, I'm going to get the... that looks pretty good actually. Oops, still not heavy enough to hold it. I got another monster that I want to show you maybe. It's just right here, which has a double head pretty much of these. And well, the beauty, I'm buying this on eBay, and they cost about, I bought a long time ago. I think it was like roughly about $8–9 piece. And the beauty of this is that they will run anywhere from 9 volts, I believe, if I remember correctly. Okay, I might be a little bit wrong, but it's a big range. Anywhere from 9 volts to 21 volts or 22 volts, which is beautiful. You can run this on this 18 volt battery, and it gives you a really good light, decent light. Okay, it's a kind of, this is a wide beam spread, so you know when you're looking for something, it's a good light. And this one is even stronger. Again, wide beam spread. It's a decent light. It's not like really bright, but let's put it this way. Okay, if you're looking for something, it's a really nice light. All right, and you have a very easy rechargeable battery here. So now I got two of these, since two of these vacuum or shop vacs died on me exactly. They've been used exactly for 1 year and they died. That's it. They work well, not very long. Okay, so let's put this one back. And then the other one has the exactly same head. Okay, so they draw roughly about 0.5 amps, these guys. So I'm gonna get the smaller one in here. Okay, and this one has the adjustable head, which is a nice thing to have, you know, up and down or straight. And then I have this one here too, which I built a while ago. This is actually different, little bit different head, and of course it works really well, but this is some older LEDs. I don't know, all of these are green LEDs, but this one draw a little more power. This one draw roughly about 0.8, maybe 0.9 amps on this head, so it takes a little more power. But anyway, back to this. I'm gonna turn this on, both of them, and like I said, one of them has the 4 amp hour battery, and the other one has the 9 amp hour battery, and even though they look different, they have exactly the same demand for the power. Okay, those are exactly the same heads, they draw the same power, and we will see how they perform. Obviously this one should last twice as long or more, right? So let's get it started. Let's get the timer on here. Well, of course the timer is not here, which is very disappointing. So I'm gonna have to find it. There you go. Timer, and we're gonna turn it on and press start. Well, that'll be wrong. I'm sorry. Stopwatch, not timer. And press start, and there you go. Okay. And right now it's about 6:39 p.m. so I'm gonna be able to do it until 11 roughly before I go to sleep. So that's gonna be about 4.5 hours. But I don't think they will run out of power. Any of these, they should not run out of power. Okay. So let's just leave this running. Hopefully it's going to be running. Yep. And I'll come back in about 5 hours. Okay guys, so I was not expecting this one to last this long. The little one shut it on me in about 6 hours and about 16 or 17 minutes, and I already recharged this one, and this one is still running. So, but I noticed that this head is actually getting much warmer than this one here while they were both on. So that means that this one is actually using much, well, not much, but more power than this one here. So that would not be actually a really good test to compare these two, even though they should be the same, but they are not obviously the same. So anyway, let's look at the timer, and what we've got here is 17 hours and 47 minutes right now. I hope you can see that. I am not sure. Okay, and that's actually pretty good to me. I'm still gonna let it run, but it's about 10:30 right now. In half an hour I'm gonna crash. If this doesn't shut off in half an hour, I'm gonna just end the test. But this just tells me that this battery is actually what it says it is, 9 amp hours. Since I've done this test before on this one, and it lasted about 7 hours, roughly 7 hours and 30 minutes, roughly, on this 4 amp hour battery. So if I can get 17 hours and what was it? 17 hours and 48 minutes out of this one, that's pretty much more than double. That just tells me that this is actually a good battery, okay, the 9 amp hour battery. And I was watching some videos in the meantime on the knockoffs again, okay, since I'd done one of my videos on the knockoffs, I was watching a different one. And really, these batteries right now are on sale. $79 for 2 of these 4 amp hours, or $79 for 1 of these 9 amp hours. When you compare these batteries to another ones, like for example the Milwaukee or other ones, these are actually really good batteries. How much cheaper you really want to go? I mean, these are already good batteries and cheap batteries. So come on, how much more cheaper can you go? You know, I believe this is just the rock bottom. I don't know. I think these are just fine batteries for the price. I think they are really good. So anyway, I'm gonna let this run for about another 30 minutes, and then I'll let you know the outcome after it's done. Okay guys, so it has been 19 hours and 15 minutes and the battery finally shut off. It's been running for about maybe almost 3 hours on the last bar, which is pretty amazing performance. I'm actually very happy about it. I was kind of skeptical about this new battery. Let's see how many volts is on it right now when it's fully discharged. Wow, 14.16 volts. That's really discharged. I don't know if that's even good, but let me plug it in, and like I said, those are good. Alright, later. Okay guys, I almost end up the video right here, but that voltage just got me wondering, okay? On I got a 14.26 volts out of it, and when I charge it I got 20.27 volts out of it. So that means to get the proper voltage you would have to have 5 batteries in series. That means 5 times 4 is 20 plus some change, okay, roughly. I'm not going to go to the details here, but just do a rough calculation. So there will be 5 batteries in series, and when you discharge them to 14.26 volts, that means 14 divided 5 would be roughly about not even 3 volts, it's like 2.7. Actually, let me do the exact calculation here, and that would be 14.26 divided 5, that equals 2.852. So that means that the battery will get discharged below 3 volts, 2.8 volts, and I think that's a little bit cheating here, because that's way too low. I don't think it should go below 3, but I am not 100% sure. Okay, so anyway, this is the voltage when it's discharged, 2.852. So that just got me a little bit worried here, and I opened the battery, and this is as far as I get, and it was actually pretty difficult to even get in there. So what we got here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batteries in 3 rows, pretty much. Batteries goes like this, and this is as far as I can get. I cannot see what is inside, but I'm guessing, my guess would be what I've seen from before. I hope is the Samsung 3000 milliamp each. Okay, each cell. So if that's the case, then we have 3 rows in 5. That means you know, you need a 5 to get 20 volts, and if you have 3000 times 3, since you have 3 rows, that will be 9, right? So that will be actually the 9 amp hours, which kind of makes sense. So it looks like I said, this must be a better battery than what is in the in this 4 amp hour battery. Okay, this is probably what I think. What's in here, according to the size, it's 2 rows of 5. That means this is a 4 amp hour. That would be 2 times 3 would be 6, so that doesn't add up. So 2 times 2 would be 4, yes. So these are most likely 2000 amps batteries, 2000 amp hour, milliamp hour, I'm sorry. So which is 2 amp hours. For each row times 2 will be 4. And I was right when I said, you know, when I was comparing this weight, that to achieve the 9 amp hours, this would have to be a better batteries in here. And I cannot really, which is kind of a bummer, I would have to, and I don't even know if it's glued together, but this looks like that would be a nightmare to open it up. I would have to probably cut this out for the one battery to see what is inside. And I'm not going to get into it since it's a brand new battery. Okay, I'm sorry. But I just wish it will say somewhere what's inside, but it's not. It doesn't say. But anyway, it looks like, according to the calculation, if this is a 3000 amp Samsung battery, each cell, 3000 milliamp, I'm sorry, then you would end up with 9 amp hour battery. Okay. I guess I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just disappointed that it will discharge to 2.8 volts. I think that's a little bit too low, because this one will actually discharge to 16 something, okay, and if you divide 16 and some change to 5, that would end up being 3 times 5, that would end up being 3.1 or 3.2 volts. So that's much better. If somebody has any comment on this, hit me back. I would like to know. But I guess for now I'm just not gonna discharge this battery completely to the point when it shuts off, but I'm assuming that it is safe, but I don't know. So this is just something new for me, at least. Okay, if you have explanation, please hit me back. I would like to hear from you. This is it. Thank you for your time.